Loving those around us, particularly our friends and family, is a fundamental aspect of living a life that is pleasing to God. Jesus, throughout his teachings, emphasized the importance of loving one another, and this is evident in various biblical passages. One of the most notable instances is when Jesus was asked about the greatest commandment, and he replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. Love your neighbor as yourself." Mark 12:30-31. In this context, Jesus is emphasizing that loving our neighbors, which includes our friends and family, is the second most important commandment after loving God. This highlights the significance that Jesus places on interpersonal relationships and the need to cultivate love and care towards those around us. By loving our friends and family, we are not only fulfilling Jesus' commandment, but also reflecting God's love to them. Moreover, Jesus teaches that loving our friends and family is a reflection of our love for Him. In John 13:35, Jesus says, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." This verse suggests that our ability to love those around us is a testament to our discipleship and our commitment to following Jesus. When we love our friends and family, we are demonstrating that we value and prioritize the relationships that God has placed in our lives, and this, in turn, brings glory to Him. Another reason why Jesus wants us to love our friends and family is that it fosters a sense of community and belonging. When we love and care for those around us, we create an environment that is welcoming and inclusive. This is evident in the early Christian church, where believers shared their resources and supported one another, demonstrating the power of loving relationships. Acts 2:44-47. By loving our friends and family, we can create similar communities that are characterized by love, care, and mutual support. Furthermore, loving our friends and family can have a profound impact on our own spiritual well-being. When we focus on loving and serving others, we take our eyes off ourselves and our own problems, and instead, fix them on Jesus and His teachings. This helps us to cultivate a sense of humility and selflessness, which are essential for spiritual growth and maturity. Additionally, when we love those around us, we are more likely to receive love and support in return, which can be a powerful source of encouragement and strength in our own spiritual journeys. It's also worth noting that loving our friends and family is not always easy. There will be times when we disagree or face challenges in our relationships, but Jesus' commandment to love one another is not conditional. He calls us to love those around us even when it's difficult, and to do so with the same love and compassion that He has shown us. This requires us to be patient, forgiving, and understanding, and to trust that God is working in our relationships to bring about His good purposes. In conclusion, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family because it is a fundamental aspect of living a life that is pleasing to Him. By loving those around us, we reflect God's love, demonstrate our commitment to following Jesus, foster a sense of community and belonging, and cultivate our own spiritual growth and maturity. Loving our friends and family is not always easy, but it is a commandment that Jesus has given us, and one that has the power to transform our relationships and our lives. As we seek to love those around us, we can trust that God will give us the strength, wisdom, and discernment we need to do so, and that He will use our relationships to bring about His good purposes in our lives.